The Simpsons. I don't know any copyright to that. Don't sue me. Hello beautiful butterflies. So, as you know, today the Simpsons collection was available in the stores. I was so worried because I was going to try to get there like 9:30 a.m. but, you know, that just didn't happen. I thought they'd sell out really quick. I got to there around 3-ish and they still had product. I was shocked. Not a lot of people know that our little mall has a mat counter. And I'm not going to say which mall it is because I don't want anyone to know. Keep it all myself. Just kidding. So they were sold out of all the glosses. I have one coming. I have the orange one coming, so I'm not worried about that. And I have one of the blushes coming. But what I was able to get, as you can see, is my lovely, lovely $1 trillion eyeshadow job with the quads. Yeah. This is the packaging that the eyeshadow quads come in. And if you look really close, you can see a lot of the town members. Ooh. But Marge is the star, of course. So I got two quads, that's what I really wanted. And the nail wraps, which apparently no one really wanted. And I had a bunch left over and I was like, alright. The smoky green eye with the yellow that I'm doing right here. I thought I would, thank you, mommy. I thought I would go with the palette, haha, so awesome, that like I think scared more people. Well, that's why there was some left, and that's the, as you can see, if it focuses, $1 trillion look quad. It is frightening kind of at first when you see it maybe, but that yellow, like this looks way more yellow than in person. In person, it's like kind of a celery yellowy green. It's not like that. This is just no, it's not. I thought I'd go with the more frightening palette. And we'll discuss that in a minute of what I did up here. I'm getting better at doing my makeup.
Yeah, about time.
And so here's the other quad. Costs way more in Canada. If I had the choice and had like, you have to pick one at gunpoint. Which almost came down to, I would have picked this one because like the color's better. And this is Marge's extra ingredients quad. Because it says so right on the back. Wow, you guys need to not believe me or something. I believe the colors have names. They have names. What are their names? Oh, okay. So Marge's secret ingredient palette. This was the last one. And when they say that with limited edition stuff, it's the last one. Look at her eyes. She's not fucking joking. She's like, buy me. Really excited when the Mac chick was like, we have one left. I'm like, I love you forever. So I'm going to read out the colors. Not that they didn't write them small enough. Can you still see them? Okay. We'll go from the pink. The pinkish one is Harpooned Heart. Then Sexy P, B, and J. And then Beehive Blue, Vicious Vacuum Cleaner Bag. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Some people don't like the names. I'm like, what? Who cares? I tried to only go in her hair so you could still see her embossed, angry look. I don't know why she's so angry. She's like immortalized now. So we're going to go from that frickin' yellow that's not as yellow as it looks. Lisa Spikes, Apple Squishy, 201 Greyhounds, and Chalkboard Dreams. What?
It's go behind your shoulder on the other side.
My hair is moving. I had to like re-pierce this ear. I think I was wearing a cheap earring because like I'm allergic if it's not hyperallergenic. And I just poked a hole straight through it so I could look somewhat decent for you guys. There we go. Okay, so there's the swatches of Marge's extra ingredients. And as you can see, the light pink one is very, very opaque.
There is something
There's something there. A very nice purple. It's just straight up purple. And the blue is not as scary as it looks. And the one that's called Vacuum Cleaner is just sort of a dark, dark plummy color. So they're actually very pigmented. The other one's just really light because it's a light pink. It's for like a highlight. So once again, Marge's extra ingredients. I like it. Last one, bitches, and where I live. Okay. I've got problems. Yeah, there's only one sparkly one. What the hell? Alrighty. So I have all of these except for that one on my eye right now. Did you see that nice dirty nail of mine? Classy. The yellow looks pretty bright, but it sort of looks like more in person, like when celery goes bad in the fridge. So the green one is, it's just like a standard green.
It's like a hunter green.
I don't think it's quite dark enough for hunter green, but close. The Greyhounds one is, it looks very olive with maybe a touch of gold.
Martini olive.
Yeah, like a martini olive. And the last one there is the only sparkly one, and that's the Chalkboard Dreams. And it's black basically, or a dark green with green sparkle in it, kind of flecks. It looks just like the Archie's pigment, I believe called Love Spell. One of them has green sparkles and one has purple, and this looks just like it. I'll link the video to where I show those. Oh, there's my mom. Oh, scary. That I use on my eyes. X-Men for beauty. Alrighty. Of course, I had to get the nail wraps, which apparently no one cared about. There are 16 nail wraps, and here's what they look like. I'll put the blue backing behind them. As you can see, it's not just Marge, it's a whole bunch of everybody, which I think is awesome. I have no idea, maybe you guys can tell me if Mac has ever had wraps before. They're calling them stickers, which doesn't make me feel very hopeful, but I'm gonna, use mine sparingly as accent ones because they cost a lot. But those are awesome. So this is what I got today at the Mac counter. I'm gonna let you take a second and guess what these 3 things cost. No, higher, higher. Oh, much higher than that. I don't know how the ending works. I should know. Alex directs Canadian. So for 2 quads and the nail wraps, it came to $140 even. I have nothing against Mac, that's just insanity, okay? That's insanity. So just those 3 things alone, $140 here. Okay. That was with tax and everything, Canadian. It's get kind of like, oh, the States gets it for less, but then there's, duty and whatever. I really love them. I don't think they're worth like $53 whatever before tax each. Together, maybe.
Well, you hate paying full price.
I know paying full price is painful, but when they're limited edition like this, they're not gonna come. They're not bringing more in the store. That's it. Unless you want to go on eBay and buy these for like, I can't even imagine. This was like $19.99 or something. Yeah, it was not cheap. So $10 more than in Coco ones. But you know what? I love everything a whole lot. I chose the scarier palette, the $1 trillion palette, because
it's awesome.
I figured that people were scared of it, maybe because of the green and then the yellow. And I'll try to zoom on my own self. As you can see, I used the yellow on the inner corner, kind of like a highlight.
It's beautiful, I think.
And it's basically a smoky eye. I just did it offhand. I didn't really think about it. The only color I didn't use was that olive color because I couldn't really figure where to put it. I was gonna go blue and yellow, but I just couldn't figure it out right then. But I thought, you know what, I'll use these scary ones so people know that it's not scary. It's, the electric palette from Urban Decay is way scarier than that. I used the sparkly green one for the dark and underneath my eyes, and I lined with the green, then the yellow. And I used a little highlighter up here, but not from MAC. So, I think I did a pretty good job for not really being a beauty guru.
You did good.
If you would like a tutorial on how I did my $1 trillion eye look, which is what I'm calling it, because it's like gold and green, I'm just impressed I could do that. Let me know down below, thumbs it up, and let me know if you would like a tutorial on this. I'm going to do some more looks with like various colors in the quads, maybe that are kind of like you wouldn't put together, and see how it looks. It's only my face, who cares? So let me know if you want to see how I did this. The things missing from the collection that I did not decide to get was the Simpsons 7 Lash, and if you just go to MAC Cosmetics, like .ca, .com, depending where you are, you can see everything. they have the exact same MAC lash available all the time. It wasn't worth paying more just to have her face on it. All the glosses, the yellow one is called Nacho Cheese Explosion. It's pretty cool. I would have got it. The one I have coming is the orange one. It's called Grand Pumpkin. I just thought it was kind of a more of a corally kind of color that was interesting. I don't know. Who has orange gloss? Nobody. One of the most popular ones I know that everyone's been talking about is the Red Blazer. It's a really pretty one. If I ever saw it around for not too much money, maybe. But we'll see how sticky the Grand Pumpkin one is. The purple one, which is also popular, was itchy and scratchy and sexy. And some people are like, that sounds painful and I don't want that on my lips. But, if you watch the cartoon, you know. The blush that you could get in stores was Pink Sprinkles. It was just your standard pink, light pink blush. Wasn't going to pay that much for it when I have a lot of those blushes, and just, like, no. The one I have coming is the online exclusive one, and it's Coral. I think it's Coral, anyway. And it's called Sideshow You, and I'm kind of looking at, like, corals for fall. I think they're kind of in anyway. I mean, I don't really care what's in, I'll wear what I want, but I like corals. They look nice.
Ooh,
they look nice, you know?
You could wear makeup.
Hello, Dave.
Melting.
Come on. See, Dave only gets like the nice makeup when I do this. The rest of the time I have like no makeup on. He's like, what did I frigging decide to live my life with? Dave is not a giant fan of The Simpsons, so we can boo Dave. Boo! Dave likes the Flintstones. And I could have sworn...
So do I. Yabba dabba doo.
They're old, okay?
Best. The best.
Bam bam.
I could have sworn I heard somewhere that there was a Flintstones collection. I don't know if it was Mac or Urban Decay or someone. If there is, let me know. I swear I heard something like that, but if there's not, Mac, really easy. Betty collection side and Wilma selection side, just like the Arches collection, which I have. I'll link the Arches collection that I have so you guys can watch that. What I'm looking forward to is the Rocky Horror Picture Show collection, which is coming out like, the chick at my counter said the 2nd, but I read the 4th of October. I don't know, but she said it's not going to be at the counter. I don't know if it's an online one only. I'm not sure what's going on with that, so maybe you have to go to the actual MAC store. Mine's just a counter, but I will go because it's got, like, red lipsticks and that. If you haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, just go to your Netflix or whatever it is and watch it. Like, I mean, it's classic. It's classic, and it's perfect for October, of course. Your eyes look like my eyes. Hold on, is that working? Hammer. Anyway, so that's what I got. There's my $1 trillion eye look, smoky eye. Like I said, if you want to see a tutorial on how I did that, let me know down below. Thumbs this video up. Thumbs it up. Don't forget to enter my awesome 2,500 subscriber giveaway, which is on right now, and it's got like makeup and hair stuff and just awesomeness. I'll link it up there and down below in the description box. And also, if you're a One Direction fan or you just like awesome smelling perfume and makeup, then you need to enter my One Direction, huge, massive, of course, worldwide like they both are, all of them are, giveaway, which will be linked up there and down there. It's awesomeness. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media links. They're down below. The 3 main ones is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That's where you're going to find me the most, so check those out. All the links to everything's down below. If you want to send butterfly mail, my P.O. box is below. Go for it. I always write back. I think that is all. If you like this video and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on wherever you see it. Just find it. It's red. It's red. Bye. It's later at night. I'm losing my mind.